Hello YouTube. So we're back at the house today. Still no word from the insurance on when work is going to start. I'm getting pretty frustrated with that. It's been 3 months. The bids from the contractors have been in for just about a month there now and still no news. So most likely this afternoon or tomorrow, I'm just going to start demolishing the inside on my own because I know it's getting ripped to the studs, and being out of work with nothing to do for the last 3 months, I need something to do. So to do that, I'm going to grab a few tools and start ripping drywall down and some cupboards out. I'll try and video that as best I can. I don't have a tripod at the moment or anything to hold the phone I'm filming with. So we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely update the progress. So as of right now, let's talk about what I lost in the fire. So as you can see behind me, as I turn slightly, I'm in my garage again. There was no smoke damage in the garage. There's no fire damage in the garage. My ATV, my Sea-Doo have been moved to a more secure location. Since nobody's living on the property, I don't want there to be an excuse of anything to be stolen that's valuable. The only thing left in here of any real value would be the snowblower and the canoe. But I needed to keep the driveway open all winter, so I had to use the snowblower because I'm not paying someone to move snow. I'm Canadian after all, and hey, it's what we do. So inside, we lost everything in the kitchen, all the appliances, toaster, microwave, all my foodstuffs, everything in the fridge because the power went out. You know, pots, pans, forks, knives, it's all gone. Smoke damage. Some of it has been cleaned, but I haven't been able to inspect it yet to know if it's satisfactory. Going to the living room, which took the brunt of the fire damage. When it came up through the floor there into that wall, it caught the sofa on fire, which in turn spread around the room. And all the furniture in there, all the electronics, appliances, my cameras, my scuba diving camera, my brand new Canon 80D that I had for about 3 days, gone. I had a Sea Life scuba diving camera. I had a Panasonic Tough camera for snorkeling. And I had an older model Panasonic video camera, which I'd got on a closeout sale. And I saved about 80% on, which is a nice deal, but I hardly ever use that one. With the advent of the cell phones getting better cameras, like right now I'm filming this on an iPhone XR. And it does better video quality than that video camera did. Everything in there was gone, destroyed. Bookshelf, books, trophies, my 3-gun trophy, my hats, all my DVDs, picture albums. Everything you would expect in a living room. My homemade computer, my laptop, destroyed. I did since buy a brand new laptop. It's a pretty good one. That's what I edited the last video, and I'll be editing this video on. I'll put a link to it in the description maybe. I'll see how I feel about that. I also, you know, the desktop was 3 years old, but I put it together myself after watching videos online from Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 Cents, and what is it? What's the other guy's name? Jesus, I'm terrible with names. Paul's Hardware. You know, so I'm a pretty general handy fella. I'm pretty versed in home improvement and carpentry. I like the scuba dive. I like the 4-wheeler. I can put together a computer. I'm pretty decent using them. No expert on anything, but, you know, a general handyman on everything. Moving on, my daughter's bedroom. She only lives with me part-time. She's 18 years old. Lives primarily with her mother. But all her furniture was smoke damaged. All her memories, all her teddy bear collection, toys that she had from a little kid that kind of stayed at my place, they were all ruined, destroyed. Pretty much everything in her room was thrown out because of smoke damage. The bathroom, again, smoke damage, everything was thrown out. The laundry room, air conditioner basically melted to the floor. Washer and dryer destroyed, spare bed sheets, and whatever you would find in the laundry room basically gone. Also, that was in there just because I had no other place for it was my mother's rocking chair, which she got as a gift when I was born, and she used to rock me in. That's, I'm told, been cleaned, but was damaged by the firemen busting in through the back door, which led into the laundry room. So I don't know what's going to happen with that yet. And then you go into the master bedroom. All my clothes were smoke damaged. My furniture in there was smoke damaged. My TV in there was ruined. Bed was thrown out. All my Freedom Package senders were in there. They've been all brought to my local gunsmith. I'll link him in the description below. He's doing repair work on them. I've gotten a couple back. 4 of my Freedom Package senders were unrepairable and have been replaced. The rest all need refinishing, and that work is being done, and I'm slowly getting them back. All of my Freedom Packages were ruined. I'm going to need to buy new ones. And also all of my Woodland grocery shopping equipment has been destroyed. So with the upcoming spring season about to start in about a month's time now, I'm going to have to go do some shopping and, you know, get ready for the spring season. Also, all of my taxidermy was damaged in some way. I don't know how it looks yet. I know the nose was melted on my shoulder mount. I'm told my bear rug is okay and has been cleaned, but I have not yet inspected it to know if it's acceptable or not. So hopefully the spring season will bring some good luck if I need to replace that. It's quite expensive, as you can imagine. Then you move down into the basement. I had a second den down there that had some exercise equipment and another TV that was all destroyed because the basement flooded. PEX pipe for watering is great. However, it doesn't hold up well to fire as much as copper. So there was about 4 feet of water or maybe 5 feet of water in there by the time the water got shut off at the street, because unfortunately when the fire department came and they noticed the basement was flooding, they tried to turn off the valve at the street and it snapped underground, about 10 feet underground. And by the time the municipality was able to get out and dig that out and get that shut off, there was 4 to 5 feet of water in the basement. If I get some lights, I'll go down and I'll show you the water line where the water rose up to. So that had to be pumped out, and it's been pumped out. But all my power tools, all my hand tools, everything was down there. Targets, a few odds and ends, you know, things that you don't store in the main level of your house that you'd leave in a garage or in a basement. Being here in Canada, I have a full walk-in basement, 8-foot ceiling heights. It's only one part finished, 3/4 of it's unfinished. But it's all gone, it's ruined. So that's going to have to be repaired as well with the work coming up. And that's about it. That's what I lost. And that's all being listed out for the insurance. And I should be getting hopefully a quote on replacement and settlements for all that stuff quite soon. I'm hoping by the end of this week, mid next week, because I need to get started on replacing some of this stuff. I'm told that once construction work starts, we're looking at about 3 months. And it's going to put me somewhere into early July, I believe, before I'll be able to move back into my house. So excuse the unshaved attire, but it was quite the boring weekend with the isolation going on. I am currently staying in a rental cabin at the beach. Thankfully, my insurance agreed to house me there. I have quite a nice view, and I'll try and show that to you all in an upcoming video. So that's that. That's how my weekend days are going, I guess. Trying to deal with the stress, trying to deal with life, trying to get back to my house. That's the goal. And hopefully we'll get that done soon. And in the next couple of days, I'll try and get some videos up for you of me ripping down drywall, ripping out cupboards. Who knows, maybe I'll smash a toilet with a sledgehammer. Let's just wait and find out. All right, YouTube, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Okay, back at the cabin here. I said I might show it, so I might as well do it in this video. It's a cozy little place. It's about 25 by 25, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. The insurance is paying for it. Like I said, it is at the beach. So if you, take a look out there, you can see the bay. It goes out into the ocean. 2 days ago, that was solid ice, and that's since let go because we had some nice weather. It is spring here, and, you can see the snow's melting. So soon enough, it'll be all clear, and, I'll be cruising around out on the water there. The cabins here are called the Heron's Nest Cottages. I'll link them in the description as well. Reasonable, nice little cabins. There's walking trails, there's the beach, there's a campground. The beach has a little pavilion there with a restaurant. Nice little family spot there. You get a barbecue at the cabin for a little bit extra. There's a fire pit down the road a little bit. People can make a fire and have a couple of beers. It's a nice little place. Not too many tourists come around here. It's usually locals or people coming back to visit family, but it is a nice place to live. Small town, small area, lots of woods, lots of ATV, hiking. I like it. It's where I live. Also, like I said, here's my laptop that I bought. It is a MSI GP75 Leopard 9 SE. It, gets the job done. It has a 2060 in it. 9th gen Intel. I know AMD's kicking Intel's ass right now, but there wasn't too many Intel laptops at the local store available. This was the best one they had. There was no 2070s, there was no 2080s. There was only one AMD, and it did not have a dedicated video card in it. So I went with the MSI. Been running pretty good for me so far. It's handled the video editing on the last video. I know I didn't do much fancy with it, but it encoded the whole thing in about 5 minutes. It's pretty good for me. I'm new to YouTube, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm happy with it. It's got a nice display, 144 hertz monitor. 1 millisecond on the monitor. It's RGB, of course. Linus would appreciate that. Linus Tech Tips, that is. And there you go. So that's the cabin. That's where I'm staying. That's my laptop. I'll link that all in the description for the cabin in case anybody from YouTube that actually watches this wants to ever come and visit northern New Brunswick, Canada. And stay in the cabin, walk around the beach, go for a swim. It's Canada, middle of July. You'll still freeze, but it's still a fun swim. All right, YouTube, see you in the next video.